Hello, everybody. Live here from the Dog Pound, giving you a quick little update on things. Weekly update here for you, everybody. Alex will be jumping in here shortly, but just wanted to. I'll wait a little for Alex. He's finishing up his lasagna, um, and I will be posting this new site that's will be out there, and it's actually Joanna, Alex's wife, who will be cooking. She's doing her own little cooking show on the internet. So it's funny. We just go once we get into this pandemic, we all start doing something, trying something different. I give Alex just gave Joanna a little plug, and we told him we'll send out the link. So
Yeah, I'll send you the money. I'll tell her to send you the check.
yeah. And Alex, not to give you more work to do, but I'm looking at the intro and the shot of the facility from the office side all the way out to the back wall, and I think we can do a new one now that we've done all sorts of cleaning in here and painted the back
Yeah, go ahead. Go
wall.
ahead. Go for it.
Put
Yeah, go
our
for it.
down. So just something we'll just keep updating here, folks. All right, everyone. So just kind of give you a quick update. We're going to kind of go through this. I said it last week. Go by this a little quick. I think this one will actually go a little quicker. We're going to get into the update side. We're going to talk about the player videos. Those would be the pro softball and pro baseball names that we have coming in. We're going to talk about videos in general and give you a quick update on kind of where all our challenges and all our contests are going here at the Dog. So we did wrap up a couple of them. And then just going to slide into, I had some other questions, so I'm going to answer those questions and then just talk kind of off the cuff a little at the end. So once again, just to give you a quick update, good news is as of today, the golf courses in Massachusetts are now officially open. I'm taking that as a good sign. I'm hoping that, with those golf courses being opened, time to start thinking about opening the fields. A lot of rules and regulations wrapped around the golf courses, so I'm expecting a lot of rules and regulations to be around the baseball and the softball side once we do get out there. Once again, and the key reason we're doing the video, everyone, the videos is that when we do get the thumbs up to go, it's going to come a little quick. So once again, staying in touch with local leagues. Talked to a couple more leagues this past week, Milton being one of them, trying to get an idea what they're up to. And just like last week, everything's the same. Everyone is in a wait and see mode. Folks are waiting to see whether, things are going to be open on the 18th. May 18th is our next date that everyone's kind of keeping an eye on. And once again, if anyone has feedback out there, anyone hears anything, please let us know as sooner than possible. So once again, towns are waiting patiently, and we're waiting. A lot of local towns are looking to do maybe their spring season and canceling the summer ball. Some towns are looking to not do the spring and slide into summer ball, and some that have small numbers have canceled completely. So with that said, we're staying in touch with local rec departments as well, trying to get an idea of, when the thumb up comes to us about hitting the fields, that we're going to be ready to get on their field. So, like I said, we're going to be working on Randolph this weekend. Tom Fisher is running that, so he's gonna get things going there. So we will be looking for some parents to kind of help once we do get out there. We've been looking at it. We have a good idea of what needs to get done. Fields for the younger kids, as I said last time, are ready to go. Softball fields up in Stoughton are in great condition. Obviously, high school won't be using them, so there'll be some good local fields as well as Randolph, etc. So, like I said, when we get the thumbs up, we're going to be ready to go. Quick softball update. Rhode Island, USA and Rhode Island canceled their summer tournaments. That's the bad news. Good news is we only had one team that was playing in a Rhode Island tournament this summer. So that was Joe Kupal's team. So we're actually going to be looking to fill that one as well. So that's the update there. I let you know last week about a Lowell tournament that canceled. And we had a couple of teams that were in some leagues that were canceled as well. So once again, we're looking into trying to generate a league of our own as well. So a lot of stuff going on the softball side. Once again, still waiting to see as each state kind of opens up and etc. On the baseball side, Elite Baseball is looking to open the first week of June. That's a date they're looking at. They're putting in place state by state divisions, different from what they've had in the past. They've gone have teams, playing cross state rivals and things like that. So state to state, that way they're going to be tied just to whatever those state regulations. So if they can start earlier in New Hampshire, they're probably going to do that. If they're going to start earlier in Maine, they're going to do that. Rhode Island baseball, etc. So good take there. Hopefully AAU kind of looks at what they're doing. AAU is on a wait and see mode as well. They're looking now at that first week of January. They're basically looking at that May 18th date, obviously in Massachusetts, to kind of give them an idea of actually what they're going to be doing. Tournaments, Connecticut baseball. Our Memorial, we had some teams going on to a Memorial Day tournament. Wait and see. Sorry, it's like a broken record here, but it is what it is. They have a date of May 20th. Good news is that they've been going through, their golf courses are open, so they've had the outdoor exposure. They're tracking all that type of information as well. So I see that as helping us out from a baseball and softball standpoint. Once again, knock on wood. So they're going to get word on May 20th. So another good example of why we need to be working out, getting ready, staying loose, because that tournament's going to kick in May 23rd. So it's going to be bang, bang, and go right at it. So hopefully if we open on the 18th, we'll have a week of indoor and outdoor practices. As we get closer to that, we're already working on an indoor schedule for all the teams on the softball and baseball side to get them in here. So that's kind of the update, the state of the state out there. Once again, keep sending questions in. We haven't had too many questions, but once again, I will answer them as they do come in. We do have some info around some videos. Some people have asked about videos, how people selected, and I'll slide into that on the back end here. Pro player update. Great job last week with, once again, kudos to Alex and Arnold Santiago, testing out new software, working through delays on our side, delays on the players' side, internet issues on both sides. We did have an issue this past week with Javier Vasquez, and that was definitely on our side. So we've taken care of that. So going forward, I'm sorry, jumped ahead there. The softball video this past week with the Kentucky State girls, great feedback. They did a great job. Once again, I just get excited kind of talking to them and hearing their story. So hopefully you guys are getting a lot out of that as well. Pablo Sandoval, another great interview. Great guy, comes across. I know we did. I think that one actually went pretty smooth. Alex with a great job pulling the videos up behind the scenes for him to speak to him. And we kind of made sure nothing was lost in translation last week with my fine demonstration of hitting and fielding in the front office by the refrigerator. So we're gonna keep doing that as we get the feedback from them. We're gonna recap as well. So Javier Vasquez's interview is now going to be redone. So we're going to record that offline. Actually, Arnold is already working on that. So we're still going to get the videos analyzed. We're going to let everyone know what videos he will be analyzing ahead of time. We're going to set a time and a date for when that will get posted. And so once again, everyone will have plenty of time to go out there and look at it and know if their child is going to be on. And as I said before, if everyone should be out there listening. Once again, if Don Connors is being analyzed, I'd like to see everyone kind of learn from what they're saying. So that's kind of the goal behind there. Alex here jumping in. Couple other folks we have lined up. Jorge Lopez. So once again, we're not going to give everyone some info around these players. MLB players, MLB coaches, pro softball players either played, in the, for Puerto Rico or for the United States or going to local college. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give you the names, kids, and I'm going to have the names listed in our weekly written update. And we want all the players to do some, do a little homework on their side. Brian Burke. Hey, yeah, nice. Thanks. Fantasy game. You like that? It's making a comment on my wonderful sweatshirt. That's all I got. That and two pulled hamstring. Um, so Javier Vasquez. Everyone go out there and look him up, Google him, and get some information wrapped around what he did. Once again, great details behind the scenes. So that's Vasquez, Vasquez. Like I said, I'll have it in the weekly flyer too. Jorge Lopez. All right, another guy, Jorge Lopez. Look him up. As we get closer to the date that these guys are going live, we'll post obviously some videos, but good a little exercise. Softball side, we have an Adrix Paradiso. And that was pretty good translation, wasn't it?
Nice. That's good, boss.
I've been Rosetta Stoning like crazy. So Adrix, Adrix Paradiso. I'll tell you right now, best shortstop in the world. She got voted best shortstop in the world. Once again, baseball and softball. So that's a little info on those three that are coming up through the weekend. Also a Manny Acta. So Acta, last name ACTE. Sorry, ACTA. I think is how you spell it. But try them both. See if you can find them out there. We're going to do that one on Saturday. That'll be Saturday's live. And once again, that's going to be more from a parent standpoint and from a coaching standpoint. Players, definitely tune in. We're all going to learn from it, but we're going to kind of attack it from a coaching standpoint and from a parent standpoint as well. So that's a quick update on all the folks we have lined up over the next 6 days at this point, maybe even 5 days. Alex, anything you want to add around the players, or once again?
Yes, it's good that we touch on that point. It's good that we touch on that point that you were mentioned, boss. Like before, we were just calling people to make videos and send us videos so we could have those videos with our players. Now we're gonna select whatever it's out there, whatever they're sending us. So we're trying to encourage everybody to do landscape videos. I'm getting tired of saying it. Don't do portrait videos, do landscape videos. And that way they look better and we can fit them on the screen. And that's the whole point we want to try to do there. So I think if we can do that, it will be nice. So we're going to be selective on videos. If you see a player 5 times in a row, 6 times in a row, so be it. They're sending the best videos out there because it's a lot of work just to call somebody, rush outside, do a video, send it back. I have to go ahead, prepare them. We usually send those videos to the player so you see them before they go live. So it's a lot of work behind the scenes that people don't know what's going on. So we want to try to limit that stuff.
Yeah, good point. And like I said earlier, it's going to be bang, bang when we get the thumbs up to hit the field, folks. So I know everyone's kind of working through a lot of things, parents trying to do 9,000 things at home, working from home, doing schoolwork, keeping kids sane from not killing each other, etc. The weather hasn't helped with it. Everyone can't get outside because it's, I think it might snow. It makes you laugh. I think we actually might get some snow on Saturday. So once again, we realize everything that parents are up to. Kids, get creative, work with your siblings, get the videos in, and then work on the details that Alex just talked about. Get them in landscape, get them close. Let's see the footwork. Let's see the hands. But once again, if we don't get the videos in that form, we really can't get them out and get them, for the players to analyze them if they can't see everything and kind of critique, the way we.
And the other thing is, we want to let everybody know, as much as we would like to do the live, the problem is we want to get as much players as we can to this action. Yep. We got a lot of players. I didn't thought it was going to be like this, boss. Like I said before, we're trying to reach out to our friends, But then when those guys go live, their teammates, their friends see it, and they just call in and they just send us a message like, "Hey, man, I want to go in." Like, it's getting that list. Like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start recording all those things before those guys go back to spring training, because once the players go to spring training, it's gonna be hard to get them to do a live, to do something. They're gonna be focused on their season and stuff. So we're gonna try to get as much major leaguer players that we can, so we can have them in. We're gonna record them. They can analyze the videos. So that's why we are talking about. Try to send us those videos. Even if you already got analyzed, you already know the drill, you already know what we're looking for. Go out there and send it again. Send it again. Do it again. It's going to work like a workout. And it's also going to help us to have a new video so we can show it to another guy. I was talking to Arnold about that. It's not the same. Like if Pablo said something to Donnie, maybe I don't know, maybe Christian Vasquez see the video and he has another take. He has something else, another view. And it doesn't matter. But you said, like, if your kid is not being analyzed, just watch, because the same things that they're helping that guy, it could be the same thing that can help your son.
Yep.
So that's what we're trying to do here.
Yep. So with that said, we're going to be putting a lot of these. We're going to use the videos that we have. So keep the videos coming. We'll continue to analyze them as they're coming across, give some feedback. We're going to put some of these out to some of these pros. We're going to try and like he said, pre-record some of these interviews and get the videos into the hands of Arnold, myself, and the professional. And we're going to play it at another time. But once again, we need to have these, just another reason for all the players to keep doing their daily work. And get those videos into us, because if they're good looking, we can send them out. They're going to happen, because we're going to be more flying from, just like at the end of the month, we're going to be flying by the seat of our pants to get these videos in, get the recordings in, and it's unbelievable the number of players that are reaching out to us.
No, it's crazy. I can tell you from the top of my head, like a guy like Benji Molina told me, like, hey, I'm available whenever you guys need me. Even yesterday, Edwin Sugar Diaz, the closer for the Mets, he said, my English is not too good, but I want to be part of that. What you guys are doing, it's great. We got Christian Vasquez is still there. He just told Arnold, like, hey, no problem, just go grab those girls. He's in. I know everybody's excited. Everybody's wanting to see Christian Vasquez. So yeah, he'll be jumping in. We just didn't want to bring a lot of catches. I don't know why, but most of our friends, my friends, are catchers. so I got Benji Molina, I got Sandy Alomar, I got Christian Vasquez, I got Rene Rivera that was already here. And we don't want to, like, okay, they're going to go like, Coach Alex is bringing all the catches. What's going on? So yeah, we're trying to work it out. We brought pitchers. We're going to start doing the pitching with Aurel Lopez. I think it's going to go live tomorrow. And we're going to try to keep a steady time. We were talking about that, boss, too. We want to try to do this. We're going to try to have them at 7:00 in our Facebook page every time, so people can know at 7:00 that, hey, there's something going on their Dawgs Sports. We're going to try to have them in all the media. If they go live in Facebook, they're going to go live in YouTube. They're going to go live in Instagram. We're working on all that stuff so we can cover everybody. Some people don't have Instagram. Some people don't have Facebook. Some people don't have. But we want to get to all those people, tell them that we're here, tell them what's going on, and have the opportunity. Like, I know it's crazy, boss, because if I talk about my experience, yeah, I was around baseball players my whole life since I was born. Yeah, I got to play in Fenway. I got to play around Fenway, and I got to know a lot of those major leaguers. It was funny. Like, I'm going to share a story with you. Last year, we were playing on a tournament for the 18U Dirt Dogs team. We were just hitting on the cage, preparing ourselves for the game. And I think it was a happy birthday or something. I don't know what happened, but I just sent a text to Jadi Molina on my Instagram, I think it was. And I got a couple of players following my Instagram and stuff. And one of the players just came back like, hey, coach, Yadi Molina's talking to you. Do you know Yadi Molina?
Right.
say, well, yeah, he's friend of the family. You know, we have a good relationship and stuff. But for me, it's like something natural. It's like but I know for some of these kids, and I'm gonna share this too. Like the other day, we had when I called Billy Powers from our 12-year team. I called Billy's dad. Hey, I need a video because we're gonna have Billy on the show, and he's gonna be analyzed and stuff. And he replied back on the text like, "Man, I wish I had a camera on me. I wish I had a camera on me to you can see the expression of Billy when he told her that a major league player was gonna analyze his his video, you know." So yeah, let's say hi to Tito there. That's Joanna's brother. He's in Puerto Rico. Hola, hello. He's in tune there. And yeah, you know,
That's the fun part. That's why we do what we do. You know, once again, it's and just seeing, you know, some of the kids getting remotivated. You know, and you know, as they get their videos analyzed, you know, I next thing you know, next thing you know, we're getting videos that same night. You know, where Tyson Beer ran outside and did some more work. You know, and that's what we're trying to do. You know, we and Alex Arnold Santiago. Yeah, there's no doubt we know you guys, so we kind of take you guys for, you know, for advantage, because we know you. You know, so yeah, we know you have, you know, great baseball backgrounds, but it's yeah, it's the art, not just it's the aura around some of these players, which is great. And once again, parents, we know that, you know, we can motivate. We know we have trouble motivating the kids. We know you guys as parents, we were parents of players too. You know, there's always issues around motivating the kids. So the more people we can find to motivate, and find anything to get them going and keep them busy, you know, that's the key. So a good segue. We're gonna, you know, parents, once again, let us know what else we can do. We're trying to do a lot here, but I know I've called a couple of kids at home, and talked to them. Did get a message from Quentin Lemieux, um, and his mom, trying to talk through, you know, what are some things that they can do more from a conditioning standpoint, and drills at home. You know, so kind of with that said, I think every day, folks, we should be out getting some swings in. You know, whether it's in the house, you know, slow motion in front of a mirror, you know, making sure your hands are getting in the right spot, make sure the bat's coming through, make sure you're finishing correctly. You know, you can always do that, and you should be taking swings, whether air swings or whether it's a nice day and you get outside or you have a tee in your garage. Swings should be happening every day. Push-ups should be happening every day. Sit-ups, push-ups, sit-ups. Sitting there watching TV, commercials, boom, bang out some sit-ups. Bang out
I'm
some
kind of
push-ups.
it's kind of strange. Like a lot of players are not doing a lot of conditioning,
Yep.
and I would like to see that. We were talking about that last week. People think that it's only like hitting, fielding, throwing. No, your body is at home. You're not used to running. You're not used to sprinting.
Yep.
If you don't work on that stuff, let's say the pandemic is out, we have to go outside. First injury you're going to have is your hamstrings. That's the first ones that are going to suffer. Your hamstrings are not ready to run as fast as you want. You hit a gapper, you want to try to make a double. You're not going to be able to make it if you didn't train yourself for that before it happened. So I'm kind of worried that we're receiving a lot of training videos,
Yep.
but not too many conditioning.
It's funny, Alex. That was the third thing I had on the list was sprints. Every day, every day you should be outside doing some sort of sprint. You know, throw a long little run around the block a couple times, run around the house. You know, stay local, whatever it is your parents will let you do. But um, you know, those are three things that should be happening every day. We're also going to post this list from Tim Sharp, where he had kind of all his drills kind of broken down into different categories. It's 3 drills in each one. Movement, one was movement, one was core, one was mobility, one was shoulder, and one was power. Right. So those type of drills should be happening, and you don't have to do them all every day. So my recommendation would be to do the movement drills, do the mobility drills, and do the core drills. That could be one day's workout, right? The next day, you can once again. I'd want to do the core every day. So do your core, do your um, mobility, and do your power. And we'll send out the write up. Or we'll actually what we'll do is we'll post the write up, Alex.
It's already posted on our website.
All right, so we'll just
You
bring
can
it.
go
We'll
to our
bring it
website.
to the top so
You
you can
can
see
see
it.
the down here. You can see the address of the website. So they are all posted by category and all that stuff. You just have to go there, watch it, and follow it.
Yeah. So
I
that's what
It's
Alex
funny.
did.
Like I haven't seen a video somebody creative enough to do a video like going to the whole routine of Tim Sharp session. That would be a cool video to send us. Like, okay, here's what we is.
I had you listed as doing that.
I don't think so, man. I don't
No, we'll
think so.
get you. We'll get you.
I don't think so.
But yeah,
I
so
think
that's the last time we
I have to have another surgery now
that's
because
because
I'm getting big and fat again.
you just ate Johanna's lasagna.
Oh yeah, awesome stuff.
So that's what we did on the last release. So that's what Alex is speaking to. The last release we did of the Tim Shop videos. Originally, we went through just one at a time, and then those got repackaged into the breakdowns I just said. So let me just recap that. So you should be doing day one. You should do movement, and once again, I think there's 3 or 4 in each one. There's movement. You should be doing core, and you should do shoulders day one. Day two, you should do core, mobility, and power. Right? Alternate those each day. That's a great workout. And mix in some running as well, and swings every day.
Landscape.
All right. Yep. So landscape. Quick recap. MLB 2020 first season of Dirt Dogs was won by Jose Mayo Jr.
Senior.
Sorry.
Yep.
Down in Puerto Rico. Beat Wilfred 6-4 in the final game. It did go 3 games in the last series. So that's a quick update there. On the pizza party on the softball side, Mr. Dolan.
Let's say hi to David Hansberry, boss.
Hey, what's up, Dave? Dolan, the 14U Dolan squad is still in the lead, but things are getting closer on that side. Baseball, Mr. Divers 11U black team is overtaken Alex Santiago. The 12U Diver team is currently right in the mix as well. So once again,
that's not gonna last too much because I got like 50 videos from Wilfred, so I'm gonna post them.
I figured you were holding out. Again, trying to get we were on a call last night, so we're going to do Zoom meetings as well with each team. So we've kind of done a couple this past week. So parents, bear with us. We're going to do a couple more next week. Alex is kind of working through reaching out to all his kids. But we did one yesterday, and trying to get the competition going between the teams as well, not across the teams, but within the teams. Charlie Mallet, he's killing it. On the baseball side.
Lucas
Capozzoli's killing it. So there's a lot of folks out there that are killing it, that are keeping their teams in, just like it's a regular season game, except it's a game of videos.
Make some roadie house.
So start challenging your teammates. Madeline Parrott, they keep coming in.
Yeah.
Dolan's was sending in some videos. So once again, stay on top of that as well. So parents, just let us know how else we can help. Send in some questions if you have any about the season, about anything, honestly, and we'll answer these either in this venue or we'll do it offline and maybe reach out to you directly. But we'll kind of share those questions with everyone, because if you have a question, there's probably a good chance that a parent has it.
That's a good point.
Brian Burke. Easiest way to get playing time is to outwork everyone. Make the coach's job hard by never letting anyone outwork you. All right. Good job, Mr. Burke. So true. It's that type of stuff that we're going to, we want to keep the challenges going. And guess what? I guess another person that's killing out there is the Panda Jr., Mr. Sasson.
Owen Sasson.
Every day banging out videos, working. And I apologize if I'm going to forget anyone, but great example of someone that is, even though it's off season, I guess you want to call it pandemic off season.
Yeah.
If I'm the coach, I'm looking at, wow, he's really working hard. He might be my new starting first baseman. My new third baseman, my new DH. So what you're doing now is gonna pay dividends too once you get back on the field. So parents, continue the questions. Let us know how we can help with the videos. We're gonna release obviously what next pro videos we have. Give everyone some lead time. Give us feedback on that. Give us feedback.
Freddie's also saying that they did a Zoom team and it went good with their team, the 12U Black too.
So once again, we're going to start banging those out. I'm going to get my 10-year-olds together, so stay tuned, 10-year-olds. And we'll get George Grass and the 18s going on the other side. Seen a couple of the girls, and they'll be the first to admit, I think, that they're not putting in the time and they need to work on stuff.
Patrick, we got Patrick Gamero there. Hi, my man.
Very good. What's up, Pat? So I think that's all I got. Alex, what else? What do you got?
I'm just saying that comments. People are commenting. We just posting it out there so people can see them. We can talk about them.
Yep, Freddie, good point. I know that's why I kind of hesitate saying any names. But
Brady, it's good. It's good.
Brady Sturdivant is making leaps and bounds. Like he's taken everything to heart. He's doing it,
and it's one conditioning, one working.
Yep,
I love it because it's always one conditioning. I get 2 videos from him at least. One for conditioning, one for the workout. So that's great for Brady. Yep.
And the Alves they've kind of fallen off a little there, Alves, if you're out there. Pick it up a little. So once again, Brady, to stay with Brady. Brady's, like I said, he's killing it. His swing's gotten better. He's taking the feedback to heart. His footwork was another drill. He did a footwork drill on like day 1 or 2, and he was doing it. So kudos. But he did post one the other day, and he looked like a major league ball player. So everyone, keep working. I think we got into our 30 minutes. That was our goal, to try and cut it by then.
Yep.
Send in the questions. Call the facility. We're here. Yeah. Once again, keep working hard, everyone. Practice hard, win easy. All right. So.
Alrighty, boss. What else? So that's a wrap.
Look for some updates from us, folks. And we'll kind of keep everyone in the loop on everything Dirt Dog related, and then some.
Okay.
All right.
Boss, thank you very much. Stay safe and stay home.
Stay Dirt Dog.
See you guys.
All right. See you guys.